All right, YouTube, what's up? This is my custom bike that I just got built. So most of you guys guessed right. I got the Yeti SB165. I got basically I got the frame, the Turq. I got everything custom built. I got the DVO Onyx Fork. I ride the DVO Diamond. I had that on the Tracer. I also have a DVO Emerald on my 951, my downhill bike. I love DVO, solid product. Their small bump compliance is the best in the business, in my opinion. It just eats up the chunk. It's amazing. And then obviously their customer service is like second to none. Right now it has the Fox DHX2. They sold out of the Jade X for like 3 weeks now. That's basically what held up my build. Was this fork was sold out, and so was the Jade X, and they got the fork in last week, and they sent it over to Universal Cycles for them to build the bike up this week. The Jade X finally just came back in stock today, so they sent it over to me overnight to my restaurant. I'm gonna have it tomorrow. Unfortunately, it won't be there in time for me for my first ride tomorrow. I'm gonna ride with this shock, and then I'm gonna throw on the Jade X when I get to the restaurant. And then I got Hope brakes. So these are the Hope E4 brakes, the Enduro brakes. I had the V4 brakes on my Tracer. They're solid brakes, but I feel like they're a little bit overkill. These are the Enduro brakes, the E4s, and I feel like these will be fine. I only weigh 150 pounds. These are the Tech 3 levers, which are the same levers that I have on my Tracer. They're solid. I got the Industry 9 A35 stem. I got a custom purple and green. These are the OneUp carbon bars. And so what's cool about it is that they're engineered to have a little bit more flex this way up and down, but they're extra stiff going back and like this way. OneUp always makes solid stuff, and I'm really stoked to try out these bars. OneUp dropper. I have this same dropper on my Tracer, and I've never had problems with it. Prior to that, I've had a number of different droppers that always had issues. This one is solid. So this is the SDG Duster titanium rails. I have this on my Tracer and I love it. I also got the same grips, which these are the ODI Ruffians. So these are also on my downhill bike as well. So I got custom wheels made by Industry 9. These are the Enduro 305s. These are solid wheels. These are straight pull spokes, so they're way stiff. I don't like carbon wheels. I've had a few and they've cracked. All my friends that have carbon wheels have cracked them, so I prefer aluminum. Pretty much I did all purple spokes, and I did a couple of lime spokes where the stem is. So I have Hope F20 pedals. I had these a while ago, a few years ago, on my Intense T275, and I really like them. Last build I had with the Tracer, I put on the HTs. They developed a play because they didn't have bearings right here, they were bushings. And I never had issues with the Hope F20, so I went back to the Hopes. Got all XTR drivetrains. I got the XTR Shifter, the XTR Cranks, and Cassette. So this is a 12-speed. I'm super stoked on this because I had 11 speed. I think I was at a 46 tooth, and this I believe is 51. I put a 34 tooth in the front because I felt like having a 32 is kind of overkill with this big of a cog in the back. XTR Derailleur. They revamped this entire drivetrain, and from just shifting around in the parking lot of my restaurant, like I'm blown away how smooth it is. So I'm really stoked to try it out to see how it rides. I also put Cush Core in the wheels, and then the tires I'm running in the back are the Schwalbe Hans Dampf. These are Evo Apex casing, setup tubeless obviously, and it's at 2.6. And of course I'm on a 275, not a 29er. In the front I have the Schwalbe Magic Marys, 2.6 as well, Evo casing, Apex. I normally run my tires pretty soft. I normally run them 23 in the back and around 20 in the front. So with Cush Core, I am actually gonna probably go a little bit lower. I'll see how that goes. The other thing is that All Mountain Cycle sent me this frame protector, so I have that on the frame. I have the Camo, which is pretty cool because with the black frame, you can't really see it, which I like. It looks pretty stealth. I'm digging it. And the stuff is like super thick. With all the crashing I do, I'm hoping that it protects the bike. And then I also got the Wolftooth dropper lever. So the only thing that I'm waiting on is the Hope seat clamp. I ordered this frame 4 weeks ago after I test rode everything, and basically the wheels took a long time to build. We were waiting on the wheels, the fork, and the shock. So the wheels and the fork just got done last week, and I actually ordered the wheels and the fork 6 weeks ago. I didn't know what frame I was gonna get, but I knew what wheels and fork I was gonna get. So I had already ordered that. That was 6 weeks ago, but it took 5 weeks to build the wheels, and the fork was sold out. Unfortunately, I didn't know what bike I was gonna get, so I didn't order the Jade X when they had it in stock when I got it from my tracer, and then they sold out super quick. So when I decided on the Yeti SB165, they had already sold out of the Jade X, so I waited for that, and that was about 3 to 4 weeks, and they just got in today. Now the only thing I'm waiting on right now is Hope, so they're sending me the seat clamp there and then the rotors. So these are actually Chris's rotors. Big Booty Chris wanted me to have my bike built, so he let me borrow his rotors from his Nomad. So these are 203s in the front and 203s in the back. So the rotors I'm getting are 203 in the front, but I'm doing 180s in the back. But yeah, this is my build. I'm super stoked on it. Like, I was blown away. The main thing that I'm waiting on is the Jade X. I'm gonna ride with this. I know this is a solid shock. I have no doubt. I mean, this is what was on the Yeti when I rode it, but I cannot wait to put on the Jade X and just complete this bike. But yeah, I'm gonna be riding this tomorrow, so we'll see how it rides. All right, girl. Fuck yeah. Ride safe.